Hello and welcome. You join me just as I'm about to go into some charity shops that I have not been into for probably pushing a year. It's not exactly a million miles from me, but old school Instagram followers may recall there was I think I dubbed it something silly like Daddy Daughter Dance Day or something like that. On a Tuesday, my daughter used to go to a dance class and I would hit the charity shops. I'll drop her off, and I had about an hour to go to two mostly charity shops, but considering it was only two and considering I used to go there every week, I did used to get some really nice items. But since she stopped going to the dance class, I don't think I've been back to these charity shops. It's probably at least a year, so I'm quite looking forward to going in there. I'll probably tag on another one as well, which is quite an expensive shop. Haven't historically got much in there, but while I've got the time, I'll pop into that one as well. So yeah, I've had to park quite far away because there was no space at all, but I'm going to get out of the car now, get into the shops. Fingers crossed we find some good stuff. I wonder if anybody can tell me where I am today. Seaside, ship over there with some shipping containers on it. Who knows? Got some diesel jeans here. These are Rocky. £5. Nice condition. Right, forget that. Let's stay in there. Nice brand to find. Bit of all this. £4. Don't think it's going to be fetching loads of money, but the sell-through rate will be good on it, so grab that for £4. Never seen this brand before. £4. Oh, it has Roger Tour on it. Oh, this big old fleece. A bit more research needed, but I think I'm going to try it for £4. You've got this fat face, crazy heavy shade on it. Heavy fade rather, not shade. £4.50. You can see some money in there. This is a nice one. Ocean Pacific. It's not mega old, I don't think. It's not single stitch, but this brand, pretty sought after. Nice size XL. £3.50. Another nice one. Grab this. Pretty cool. Long cardigan as well. Michelucci. Free size. £4. It's only acrylic, but it's really nice. And this Johnson's Brothers yellow pattern. Loads of it. 20p each. Gonna have to go for this. These are also pretty cool. British fish and chip plate. £3.50 for set of 3. Yeah, and that was the shop. That was always my favourite one to go in, because it was literally that building behind me, which is where my daughter would be dancing. No, sorry, not that. It's the like above the shop. But yeah, that whole lot there came to what, £26, I think it was. All those plates for £3.40, 20p a pop. I'm thinking could be like 15, 20 quid on the dinner plates. Those bowls as well, nice little set of them, and those fish and chip plates, they go for like 20 to £30, the 3 of them. So really nice in there. And obviously a few bits nicer clothing as well, so I'll show them a little bit later, because right now my arm is about to fall off trying to lug all of this on the one arm, so I'm going to do the old switcheroonie, stick it on the other arm when I get back to the car. And then we've got one more shop to head in. The first shop, by the way, didn't show anything in there, did I? Because it was a bit of a wet flannel, is that the phrase? But anyway, let's get back to the car, into the next shop. Right, made it to the last shop in this town. It could be a quick visit because historically this place is mega expensive, but let's go and have a look. Oh, that was even worse than bad that time, because in terms of men's, they had so little on the rail, barely anything to even look through. It wasn't even any quality. I wouldn't have minded if there was some quality stuff all priced up, but there was barely nothing to look at. It was all Florence and Fred and Burton and Primark. So yeah, bit of a useless trip in there. So one shop out of 3 done me quite well, which, you know, can't really complain. Some nice stuff in there. I didn't think I never even used to go in that shop, and it colour codes all the lady stuff, and when it's like that, that's too much for me. There's too much stuff in there to be sifting through that not really, in terms of the amount of ladies wear I pick up, it's not worth my while going through all of that stuff. So I will move on now. Not too sure what I'm going to be doing next, but no doubt in a split second you will see, because that's the power of editing on a YouTube video. Bit of art here, £2.50. Nice frames. Bit of info about it on the back. This one as well, which is real oil painting, really nice thick frame. I think it's got £125 in 1997. Talbot Galleries, again really well framed. £2.50. Gotta be having them. Right, back in the garage now after the little charity shop pickups. I mean, one shop like done me pretty well, obviously, in that first town where I picked up a few bits. I'll show you them now in a bit more detail. And then, yeah, those paintings, we really could be onto something here. I'll show you them in a little while after we've done the clothing, but yeah, so there could be potentially some real mega value in those. So yeah, hold tight for that one. Can't remember the order I picked these up in the shop now, but I'll whack them up in the order I pick them. So yeah, we've got this Orvis top, nothing amazing or mega. They removed the price. I think the price has been removed off it. Can't remember what I paid now. I think it was £3 or £4, wasn't it? But yeah, hopefully it should be about 20 quid-ish on that. Got this Ocean Pacific t-shirt with a nice detailing on there, the original California lifestyle brand. £3.50, size XL, decent size, yeah, decent brand. Oh, there's actually a name written on there. Ben A once owned this t-shirt. Nothing on the back, but at £3.50 these can sell pretty nicely. So again, I think it's probably like at least 20 quid, but I'll pop some screenshots up, no doubt. Then we've got this heavy fade fat face, £4.50. Now I'm not sure if this heavy fade is in the design, because if you look at the care label, you know, there's barely any wear to that. This doesn't look like it's really been washed a great deal. Red volcanic, so that might just be the design. I know obviously a lot of fat face stuff does have that kind of heavy fade to it, but at £4.50 it's quality gear in it. Fat face, you can't really go wrong. It's not really the kind of stuff that I wear, but I can appreciate the quality in it. It's decent clobber. So yeah, at £4.50 I think we should be doing all right on that one. Again, it was pretty decent size, wasn't it? Yeah, large. Yeah, so £4.50, what, 20-25 maybe. Then we had this fleece, this Rod Stewart fleece. Now, it's on a brand called Ocean Shade, made in England. It's not something I'm familiar with. And it was £4, size XL. It's a really big size, probably oversized for an XL. But yeah, fleece. But the only thing I can find is he played Earl's Court in, let me get my phone up here, 1998. And if you look there, it's that same red font. It's written like that, and there doesn't seem to be anything else other than this Earl's Court date that had that kind of font and writing. So I'm assuming that maybe this was from that event in 98, but I don't know. That's the only branding on it. There's nothing on the back, but it obviously is made in England. It's in very good condition. And at £4, is there going to be a Rod fan out there that wants this? Who knows? But I was willing to take the risk at £4, so we'll see how this one goes. Then we had this cardigan, this Nicolucci free size cardigan that came at £4. Just a really nice design. That there's something about ladies' cardigans that I can just really appreciate, these slightly out there different designs. Content was, what was it? Acrylic and nylon, so nothing particularly amazing on the content, but I did look it up at the time. There are a few similar solds that have gone for some half decent money. So yeah, from £4 I'm thinking at least 20, hopefully pushing 30, but we'll see. And then we got this little lot, which obviously wasn't so little. So we've got the 3 fish and chips plates, 1, 2, 3, £3.50 for the 3. They, I think, hopefully will fetch around 25 to 30, but definitely going to push for 30, 35 to start with. But yeah, and then all of these at 20p. Now, interestingly, if you look closely, they're not actually all the same. So there's this one, which is a Churchill branded, and then it is effectively the same design, albeit slightly different, by Barrett's of Staffordshire. And it's the same with the plates. So you've got this plate here, which is Johnson Brothers Willow, which is what I assumed they all were. But if you look where the birds are here, got this kind of little building above it, and where the birds are here, the building is over here. It's not directly above it. So they are very slightly different in their design. And this again is a Churchill. So that's Churchill. This Barrett's, and this Churchill, and this Johnson Brothers. So all very, very similar, but different. So 1, 2, 3, 4 plates there, 2 plates there, 2 little plates, 4 little plates, 3 bowls, and then 2 of these. These are actually, if you can see there, if I put that at the side, they are bigger plates than those. 20p, and these are Johnson Brothers Willow. So I popped some screenshots up, no doubt, of what these can potentially fetch, but at 20p each, I couldn't quite believe it when I saw them there. So yeah, mad. But right, let's go look at these paintings. And then moving into my art gallery here, I couldn't quite believe this. I mean, you saw they had the £2.50 stickers on in the shop. It was this one I saw first. Now there are some slight marks, if you can see, on this one. But yeah, our burger, but it's the frames that kind of stood out to me. And then when you look on the back, they're really, really well framed, which is always a good sign. If you're looking at pictures and you're not too sure if they're decent or not, take a look at the back, take a look at the frame. How well have they been framed? And this one here, our burger, Hungarian, 11th of the 5th, 1990. I'm not sure if that's when it was being sold or not. And I think that's a price of 250. So at some point, a gallery had this up for sale at £210. Sorry, did I say 250? 210. But yeah, really, really well framed. God, don't smash the frames. And there are some similars. I found, you know, some other our burger paintings online. I mean, I'll pop some screenshots up here, but yeah, for in the hundreds. So, you know, if I can get anywhere near that, very, very nice. And then this one, arguably, is even nicer. I'm not sure how well the quality is going to come out on here. If I've taken some photos, some higher, you know, resolution photos, I'll pop them in. But again, the frame is very, very nice. You know, really, you know, outer frame with the canvas inner, and then on the back you can just see how well it's been mounted with the additional wooden frame on the back. Talbot Galleries, Lancaster, old telephone number on there, so a bit of age. I mean, again, this says winter skating, Anton van der Hoeven, 1940. Doing some googling on him. Oh, just going back actually, look, £125 in 1987. So yeah, doing some googling on him. Again, quite a renowned artist, and there are very, very similar pictures like this that have gone in the hundreds. I think even maybe up to 500-600. So if we can get absolutely anywhere near that, then at £2.50 each, they were an absolute bargain. Right, the only other thing that I did get, I forgot to record this in the shop. I went into a couple more shops, but I only picked up the one item, but it is this Connect 4 from 1974. Now, from doing a little research, this appears to be the year that Connect 4 was released. So the world was taken by storm in 1974 by Connect 4, because come on, there isn't anyone in the world that I certainly know that has not played Connect 4. It is complete, all the pieces are there. Some really cool designs. I don't know what that is. Should I know what that is? No doubt someone will be like, it's that, of course. But yeah, that was £2.50. There's not a single listing for this in the UK. Quite a few listings in the US for around the £30 odd mark, plus like crazy shipping. So yeah, I'll probably punt about 30 to 40 on that. And there we have it, the charity shops. Again, only 2 charity shops effectively that I went in, and actually they were the same, like same hospice, same brand of charity shop, if you like. So they've got about 29 shops in my area. Obviously get huge amounts of donations. They have clearance shops, they have specialist vintage shops, they have a whole different host of offerings, if you like, and you really can pick up some really good stuff in them. So yeah, very, very lucky to have those shops close to me, and they do a wonderful job as a charity. Actually have personal experience with a family member in the charity years ago, so yeah, very, very decent charity, and I'm happy that, you know, we can help each other out. But I think I'm going to tidy up that video now. Is that even a phrase? Tidy up the video. I'm going to end the video now. Hope you enjoyed it. Really, really looking forward to getting these paintings listed. So definitely the highlight for me in this video. Let me know what you thought was the highlight. If you do know anything about that Rod Stewart fleece, let me know. I'm assuming it's that Earls Court, but yeah, we'll have a closer look at that and do a bit more research. And again, like, the plates were pretty cool, but yeah, those paintings for me, if they can come off and fetch anywhere near the prices I found, then happy days. But yeah, if you did enjoy that, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more reselling content going forward, and I really, really appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.